whakarongo ki te tangi a te kori mako. Kōrero flowing out the hook of force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā ko nā whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira whakarongo pi kari mai. Areare mai, o Taringa hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
Hau mai e te tini o Mātangi Nui, hau mai te tini mataru wai, tukua mai te hau o rongo mai, tukua mai te hau o Puanui, tukua mai nei te hau o Karanga, o reo rāhiri kia koutou, Ngāi Taringa, ko ia tēnei, ko Taringa e whakapāhu atu ana ki tēnā, o ngā haupū kerikeri, o ngā uruka rai, tēnā koutou katoa e mihi ana kia koutou. Ko ia tēnei ko mātou, te tokorua i tēnei rā, e manaki ana i te kāpura o tō tātou whare o Taringa i tēnei ata. Nō reira, e mihi ana kia koutou katoa, ko māua tahi e noho ana kei raro i te tāwharautanga o te wānanga o te aroa.
O te aroa.
Me te mihi hoki anō kia koutou, te māngai pāho, tātou kai tautoko ki ngā huruhuru, kia rere pai ai tēnei manu o tō tātou kaupapa. E mihi ana kia koutou katoa. Tēnā koe, Erica?
Tēnā koe e hei. That was a beautiful mihi, you know, you got some big shoes to fill and you fill them quite well.
There's one thing I like to say is, if we're told big shoes to fill is, ka waiho e rahu ki aia. I leave those shoes to those people. Hoi no, me tō tātou whakaro nui ki tō tātou hoa, a praone, e whakatā ana i tēnei wā tonu, e nui ngā kaupapa e whakaro kia nau, kia whakatāngia ia mo tētahi wā poto. No rere mihi ana kia koe?
Everybody needs to have a bit of rest.
Well, everyone needs a rest.
Needs to look after themselves.
Everyone needs a rest.
It's so easy to get bogged down from kaupapa and everything. Everything.
Well, there's discretion and valour, is what they say, and he hau mai tērā kōrero tētahi tikanga, he toa no tō te whati, meaning there's another day. There'll be another day. Because we get kaupapa driven, eh?
Yeah.
Kaupapa driven. We're putting up the good fight, but there's no valour in it. If you're half pie, if your battery's low, you're no good to me.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. People are no good to us if they aren't at full capacity.
Yeah.
Wairua, hinanga, tinana.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's a timely reminder for us all. We all like to wear the cape sometimes, but he toa no tō te whati. There'll be another day.
Oh, we didn't even get to do our bustling metropolis beep beep.
Oh yeah, and here we are, coming at ya.
From the bustling metropolis.
From the bustling metropolis of Te Awamutu.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. How do you do a tractor? No, Homa? I don't know. Let's go to our kiwaha segment. Ko tā tātou kiwaha I tēnei wiki e hoa mā?
Taie ana.
Taie ana.
Taie ana.
Taie.
Taie ana.
Taie ana.
Or would we drag the taie ana?
Taie ana. I think just taie ana.
Taie ana.
T-A-I-E-A. Taie.
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 Does it mean flash, eh?
Yeah. It means when someone is looking well. So e hoa mā, ko te tikanga o tēnei, ko te hanga o tētahi tangata, te papai o te hanga o tētahi tangata. So, I whakapaipai e Erica I ona mako I tēnei ata, I ki te au ia, I whakaro ka, taie ana. Taie ana.
Ngā mihi e hoa.
I would use it when someone is dapper, or really, really informal dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, kia taie ana tō te hanga o te tangata.
Right. What about that pretty well-known catchy song from Ngā Tūmanako?
Yes.
Tae, te tū.
Te tū.
Yeah,
Ai.
Yeah, that's a cool waiata.
That's a cool waiata, yes. And to my understanding of that waiata, just using that as a focus point, is talking about the stance of our wahine.
Yeah.
And the way they carry themselves. So not so much just about their clothing, the way they clothe themselves, but how they carry themselves.
Yeah, how they carry themselves.
Yeah.
And because that was a poi too, eh?
Yeah.
So it was all about basically celebrating women.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Remembering your mana.
Yeah.
Hoi no, tai e.
Tai e ana.
Tai e ana.
Oh, tai e ana tō poraka e hoa.
Tēnā koe.
You're welcome.
Tai e. So that's our kiwa hei homa, and today is 3:22. Sounds like a time for a nap.
Oh, where?
I'm about 3:22 p.m. though, p.m.
Okay. Oh,
AM.
yeah. Yeah.
AM, that's probably about my second toilet wake.
And then followed by a doom scroll.
Yeah. That'll carry me right into 4:30.
Where you put the phone away and go to sleep.
Yeah, put the phone away and then you have a regret because you got to get up soon and then you can't sleep and then, yeah. So, yes, EP 322 e hoa mā, and today, ko tā tātou kaupapa i tēnei rā, ko te Paki Kēhua. So, turn your lights down low, lock your doors.
And get into it.
No reira e hoa mā.
Ko tātou tērā.
Ko tātou tērā, whakaronga mai.
They don't make kapahaka kids like they used to. Kapahaka kids of the 70s were tough. But here's a true story, and most kapahaka kids were told this.
Hey, kids! Go outside and play on the road.
The funny thing is, that's not where the real danger was. Yes, there were the nannies that lived near the marae and drove like Formula One races with blindfolds. But there's nothing that a well-timed forward roll couldn't fix. No, the real danger are the things that can't be seen. Ngāti whānau kapa have the regionals coming up in a month's time, and all the kids are playing outside on the marae. It's nighttime, and the parents are all inside practicing. Kids are copycats and will do what they see. They emulate the things they've seen their pakeke do on the marae. One of the girls, Rauara, a 9-year-old, does a karanga out on the marae. Karanga are the responsibility of our kuia and are a direct line of communication not only to the living but to the dead, and as such need to be treated with caution. Karanga are the key to the other side, and the doorway to the other side is like a musical lock. Hit the right tones with an equal amount of vibrato, click, the door swings wide open and things escape. Rauara is standing on the marae, going for it with her karanga. She is unaware that what she's doing is wrong in any way. She goes for it with hand actions and everything. Rauara's karanga strikes an eerie tone, and even the other kids freeze when they hear it. One of the babies starts to cry, which is never a good sign. Kaumātua Rongo, who everyone calls Koro, has just arrived at the marae and sees Rauara. His heart skips a beat, and he leaps out of the car and heads straight over to where Rauara and the other children are playing. He waves his toko dangerously at the kids.
Ai, kare! Kei te aha koutou. Koai o mātua, kei a rātau.
The children all know that when one of them is about to get a kick in the pants, that it tends to start off a chain reaction. The kids all disappear to the four winds. Rauara's father is a real pane māru. He's a gun kaihaka, but is kuare when it comes to tikanga.
Hey, what's going on outside?
One of the other men in the group, Tiare, is having a nosy.
It's Uncle. He's yelling at the kids. He really gets upset. Must be something serious. Or whatever they did, I've no doubt they probably deserved it.
Tiare has a closer look.
Hey, you better go see what's happening. Koro's yelling at Rauara.
Tohe runs outside.
Hey, Koro, what's the problem? No, tēnei. Koro, speak English, please. Huh? You come to Kapahaka and you can't even speak Māori.
Heni is Tohe's wahine and can speak Māori. She's come out to sort things out.
E koro, he ha te mate?
No, tēnei.
Ai, he hai.
I karanga ia ki runga i te marae.
Heni turns to Rauara.
Nē, I karanga koe.
Rauara bursts into tears, which upsets her father.
Hey, what the hell did you just say?
Koro turns his focus to Tohe.
Kids doing karanga on the stage is one thing, but on the marae, not acceptable. She's just a kid. That makes it worse, not better. They're just words. No, they're not.
Tohe turns to his wahine.
You gonna say something?
Yes, I am. Sorry, Koro. It won't happen again.
No, it's me that's sorry. I hope you're gonna be okay. What? That's it?
Koro leaves.
Thanks for sticking up for us. Hey, you made me look like a fool.
No, Tohe, you did that all by yourself. This is about what's right.
Tohe storms off back to practice. After practice is finished, the parents go about getting the kids ready for bed. PJs, toothbrushes, combs, all the normals. Tohe takes Rauara to the wharepaku.
Oh, wait out here. You okay?
Of course, Papa. I'm not a baby.
Rauara goes in to brush her teeth. All the other kids have already gone back to their beds. Tohe hears the tap running and yells out.
Don't forget to turn the water off, okay?
There's no response, and Tohe can still hear the tap running.
Hey, Ro. We've talked about wasting water.
There's still no response, and the tap is still running.
Ro?
Still nothing.
Not funny, though. Okay, I'm coming in on the count of 3. I'm waiting for the lame. Boo! Here we go. 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 3. Ready or not?
Tohe walks in. He turns off the running tap and looks around. Ro is nowhere in sight.
You're definitely getting better there, Ro.
The lights flicker and then go out.
Hey, that's just silly now.
Tohe hears a scratching sound coming from the mirror in the bathroom. He turns on his phone and raises it to the mirror. A hand shoots out from the mirror and grabs his throat. There's no face on the other side, just an old wrinkly hand with long pointy fingernails that come out of the mirror. The hand's grip tightens and the fingernails sink deep, puncturing 5 tiny holes in Tohe's throat. Tohe smashes with all his might, severing the hand from the mirror. He grabs the hand and throws it against the wall. It explodes into dust. He searches wildly for the switch. The lights come back on, and Ro is lying on the floor.
Ro!
Tohe scoops up his baby.
Papa, what happened?
I was gonna ask you the same question.
I don't know, Papa. I was brushing my teeth and then you were yelling at me. And then I was on the floor.
Okay, well, hey, not a word to Mama. You know how she is.
Rauara nods. Tohe and Rauara go into the wharenui. Most of the other kids are already asleep. Hēni calls out to Tohe.
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, of course.
Tohe jumps on one side of Hēni. The lights of the whare are switched off and just the outside light is left on. It's not long before the whare is filled with a symphony of snorers. Tohe feels a tap on his shoulder. He shrugs and slaps the hand away and gives a sleepy groan. He feels another tap. He slaps and shrugs again. He mumbles a few barely audible words.
Hēni, good. It's been a long day.
Tohe, who are you talking to?
Tohe has just realised that the tap on his shoulder is coming from the other side. There is an empty mattress between him and the next person. He turns to look. Someone is there, but it's not one of the other kaihaka. The figure moves, bringing itself into the light from the outside. It looks like a corpse that has been left to rot. The skin has mostly left the face. There's one eye left. The hair is long. It grabs his shoulder and yanks him towards its face. He can't seem to break the corpse's grip. He looks up at the photos just above him. Hands and head stretch out from the photos and reach out, grabbing Tohe. He opens his mouth to scream, but nothing comes out. The popo come to life, breaking away from the walls and closing in on Tohe. The paua shells begin to glow. The popo stretch their arms, pulling the weapons from their chests. The corpse figures that have escaped the photos grasp Tohe's body like a vice. He struggles, but it's in vain. One of the corpses begins to strangle him. The popo lift their weapons and strike. Tohe screams.
Tohe! Tohe!
It's Hini. The lights of the whare are turned on. Most of the kaihaka are sitting up having a look around. One of the kaihaka asks,
Oh, good boy. Yeah. Go back to sleep.
Tohe gets up and heads off to the whare kai, followed by Hini, who has picked up Rauara in her blanket. When they get there, they put Rauara on the couch next to the fire. Tohe tells Hini everything that's happened, from the incident in the whare paku to the last minor fracas in the whare. They both agree that it's somehow connected to Rauara and the karanga on the marae. They both spend the night awake in the whare kai. There are no further incidents, and in the morning, they call their auntie. She's one of the kai karanga for the marae.
Morena, Auntie. It's Henny.
Oh, Koro said you might be giving me a call this morning. How's Ro?
She's fine. It's my tane that's seeing things.
Okay, I'll be there soon. Just hang on.
When Auntie arrives, she wastes no time explaining what needs to be done. The kapa in the meantime is packing up the marae. It's not long before it's just Heni, Tohe, Rauara and Auntie. Tohe is going over the plan.
So let me get this straight. You want Rauara to do what she did last night and karanga on the marae?
Yes.
And you want her to wait until it's night again?
Yes.
I don't want to be the party pooper, but isn't that nuts? I mean, completely bonkers? Shouldn't we be trying to close the door?
No, not yet. We need to know who came through first, then return them, and then bolt the gate.
Okay, makes sense. But do we have to wait for nighttime? Can't we do this during the day?
No, Kehua only move in the darkness. It's their realm like fish in water.
Night comes, and the four are outside, near the maho of the whare. Only the outside light of the whare is on. The full moon provides some light. Auntie turns to Heni.
You go wait in the truck until it's time. Tohe, be ready for anything.
Tohe gives a thumbs up. Auntie turns to Rauara.
Okay, Moko, relax. Take a deep breath. Now, I want you to do exactly what you did last night.
Rauara is scared. She gulps and repeats her karanga. It's a little shaky and not quite what she did last night.
Haere mai ngā mate, huhua, piki mai ki runga i a mātou e.
There's no response.
Ka pai, you're doing good, Moko. Let's try that one more time, but this time, see if you can do exactly what you did last night.
Haere mai ngā mate, huhua, piki mai ki runga i a mātou e.
A chill goes down Auntie's spine. The outside light flickers. Auntie looks around.
Now we're talking.
A shadow rises on the maraiata. It begins leaping all over the place. It leaps from one side of the marae to the next, and then across to the whare kai, being careful to stay in the shadows.
Not to be a worrywart or anything, but what are we waiting for?
The right moment.
The shadow then jumps onto the whare nui and dissolves into the teko teko. There is a huge crack as it breaks away from the apex of the whare. It bends and then launches itself into the air, landing a few meters away from Auntie and Rauara. The teko teko is 8 feet tall with a giant taiaha. It marches slowly towards Rauara. Without taking her eyes from the teko teko, Auntie calls out to Tohe.
Tohe, I need you to keep the teko teko occupied.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just one question, though. How?
You're clever. I'm sure you'll think of something.
The teko teko continues to move towards Rauara. Tohe taunts the teko teko, hoping to distract it away.
Hey, teko teko. I have to say your appearance is a little wooden. Hey, is that you, bro?
The teko teko turns its head and moves towards Tohe.
Oh.
Tohe backs up.
Come on, big boy. Come on.
The teko teko swings at Tohe's head. He ducks underneath. It swings at Tohe's legs, and he jumps, avoiding the blow.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
The attack becomes more vigorous, but Tohe is fast enough to dodge and evade the strikes. Thank you, Wharetu Tauā. Knowing that he can't keep this up forever, he calls out to Auntie.
Oh, Auntie. If you're gonna do anything, now would probably be a good time.
Auntie takes a deep breath.
Karanga maira na mate, karanga maira na mate, karanga maira.
The teko teko whips its head around and begins to move towards Auntie. Its movements are slow, something Auntie has been counting on. The teko teko comes to a full stop, and the shadow drops out of the teko teko, its powers exhausted. It crawls back towards the darkness, hoping to recharge. Hini, who's been waiting in the truck, turns the lights on high beam and the hunting spotlight on top of the truck. All the lights are flashing like crazy. The shadow tries to extinguish the lights, but it's too weak to fight them. The shadow is all but paralyzed. While the shadow has been trying to escape, Auntie has continued to karanga. And with those final words, the shadow lunges one last time towards Auntie before being sucked into the marae. It's over. The lights stop flickering and Hini jumps out of the truck. She runs over to Rauara and gives her a big hug.
Kei te pai, Rauara?
Rauara is nodding.
And Auntie, wow, tō reo.
Yep, I'm good, by the way. Fighting a giant killer teko teko, no big deal, you know.
Ka pai, dear. You did okay too.
Just one question. How do we get this guy back up there?
Papa, me karanga atu ki tētahi.
Dear, that's not even close to funny, girl.
Hini rolls her eyes.
Hara mai, let's go.
It's after midnight.
Oh gosh, I thought you might start with a serious question.
Well, you know, imagine seeing the teko teko jump off a...
An 8-foot teko teko at that.
Yeah. But you know, we all know that it wouldn't go far. Oh.
Okay, no.
Wow. That was one of the eps from Paki Kēhua.
Yeah.
I runga anō te kōrero mo te karanga, eh?
Yeah.
And the use of them, who uses them.
Yeah.
I liked how Auntie got Rauara to do the karanga and then it didn't work.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
her reattempt at it didn't have the same ihi and wehi as the first time
Yeah.
when she was going all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like didn't have the keys, the right keys in it. And
Yeah.
keys as well as the notes.
Yeah.
Which is the frequency which...
The frequencies.
Frequencies.
Oh, yeah.
Ai,
to tap into that realm.
Ai, koira.
Yeah.
And you said that, te ihi and te wehi.
Yeah.
Te ihi me te wehi, which adds to the frequencies, which unlocks those realms.
Yeah. Because that's the job of the karanga, right? Is that first voice to open up a portal.
Ai.
Could you say a portal?
That's how I look at it.
Oh, and I think they said that in the story, a portal between the living and the dead.
Ai.
And so obviously this girl has unknowingly opened up the portal and invited the mate.
The mate, yeah. I don't know if anyone else says this, but we use a term called he karanga mate. It's just calling for trouble.
Oh, okay.
And as Rauara did was call tupuna, call mate.
Yeah.
Or what it does, it's like, kia tātou te ao Māori, when we open areas, in terms of like spiritual areas, they're open to anything that may want to come through, right?
Yeah.
And this is why sometimes we takahi whare, not so much so the person who has died is cleared of the whare, but when the tapu has risen or the spiritual energy has risen, it can attract other things that may be looking for ways in to turn up.
Right.
So koina hoki te mahi a te karanga, eh?
Yeah.
And you're right Tuhine about our understanding of karanga is you're creating a spiritual connection first, eh?
Yeah.
When you do karanga, the veil thins at that part.
Yeah.
And so you can go either side. And, yeah.
And you know how when the koro turned up and the papa, what's his name again? Tohe.
Yeah.
Was like, she's only a kid. And then the koro was like, that's even worse.
Yes. Kia ora.
Is that because like kids babies, I'm sure we've spoken about it before, but babies are more open to that other realm because their pū moto hasn't closed yet. Is it something along the lines of that?
Well, ki oku whakaaro, I think kei korā kato te ahunga o te kōrero, eh? I think it's generally that's my understanding of it too, is spiritual fragility of tamariki, because they're, like we said, veil being thinner as well, and also not understanding what's actually going on, the innocence of our tamariki.
Yeah.
And, this goes to, I know there have been debates of when our kuratahi, kuratuarua...
Right, when they do karanga
on stage.
Right, for kapaki, yeah.
Yeah, and so in some of the exponents of karanga are saying, why not our kids just do pau?
Yeah.
If we are maintaining our integrity in terms of our tikanga and our kawa.
Keeping them spiritually safe.
And all that too, and just like, who was the fella's name? There's a tohe that said, they're just words.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, for some they're just words, or it's just for show, it's just for kāri. What we are missing are the actual spiritual elements involved in our karanga.
Like you sort of just touched on, a karanga is an important part of our tikanga, so why are we doing it just for show on a stage?
Yeah, exactly. There's not to answer anyone's questions, but there's an open discussion about what we consider, how we consider the practice of our...
What is a show and what is tikanga?
When is one not the other? Now, get this, he tohu tēnei. This is episode 322. I want to take you back to episode 32, where Pānia Papa talks to us about karanga and the importance of karanga, what it takes to be a good kai karanga.
And just a good general overview of what karanga is.
Absolutely. It's great to have us reminded of the importance of karanga, and especially if you've only just seen it as words. As words, it's great to build that context.
Yeah.
Koina te whakaaro mo te rā.
Okay. Cool. Ka pai.
And me taia hoki, te kai karanga.
Well, that's another good point. Like, these days, our reo is getting quite proficient out there. I'm not saying minors, but like, I remember back at school, for kapahaka at school, and when karanga would come up, it would just be the old say karanga 3 times type of buzz.
Yeah. And now we're getting some gun.
Getting
kai
some
karanga.
real gun.
Yeah. I'm reminded of our very own kahurangi. I've heard some of her karanga and they are just... If you've got nothing to say as a kai kōrero from the other side, you just need to listen to their karanga and it's going to inform you if you haven't...
Well, that's the other thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just do the repeat haere mai 3 times or karanga mai 3 times now.
Yeah.
You've got to actually listen to what the other person, the other kai karanga is saying so that you can... and translate that and reply to that.
Yeah.
So you actually do need some pretty good proficiency.
Yeah. Just recently too, on the day of this recording, 2 days before was the commemorations of Ōrākau. And in there, there's a part there when the pōhiri for the delegates or the crown officials, the minister, were there and the representative of the crown or the te arawhiti spoke. And there was a response when the kai kōrero put the koha down, there was a response from a karanga.
Yeah.
And you go and listen to that karanga. And it's actually that kuia having their say on the marae.
Oh, interesting.
Via a karanga.
Yeah.
And it's really great. I don't want to spoil the rest for you, but whaia kimihia taua ataata, nā aukaha news, te ata I whakairi, ki runga I ngā pai pāho. No reira, that's a great current example, but also from a kuia. And then, of course, I was talking about our very own kahurangi Maxwell.
Yeah.
I think of Reef Smith, some of our own Te Chachi, Alana Thomas, Amohaere Mōrehu, Muritere Apiata, and then, of course, Pānia Papa.
Yeah. Oh, a really beautiful one I heard. It was at a few years ago now at our Apanui AIP signing.
Yeah.
And it was the people from the Crown who came, the woman that did the karanga for them, I think she was from Ngāti Toa. And, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And it was just like, in this amazing tune that wasn't your standard karanga tune. And yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, there's been times I've been into on a marae and sometimes you may not have gathered your thoughts. And then sometimes I'd go and I'd just really tune into a kai karanga and it just raises the hairs on your back sometimes and then it's like, okay, we're here. Oh man, like it's open.
Yeah.
The matrix is open, guys. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the pōhiri process, so you do the karanga, that opens like it's open. When does it get closed? Is that when we go and have a feed? Like, because in between all of that time, there's, whai kōrero and everything, and I'm assuming this realm is still there, up in the air, open, and then is it the hariru that closes it? Is it the going to have a kai te whakanoa that closes it?
Yeah, I would say that te whakanoa is the full stop, but it's coming to a closing, in ki aku whakaaro, and it would come to the closing when te hau kāinga, te kai kōrero whakamutunga. And this is why in kai kōrero you'll hear apiti hono tātai, rātou te hunga mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, rātou te hunga mate. And hoi no tā te kai kōrero e kōrero ana I taua kōrero, he tuitui, he whakakapi, he taupoki I te rā, kuaha.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's their job is to wrap that up.
Yeah.
And so, in rule of thumb, for us learning whai kōrero e hoa mā, tātai hono always, first mention is mate.
Yeah.
Kia timata ki te mate, me motu ki te ao mārama. And apiti hono, tātai hono, tātou te hunga ora, sometimes that suffices enough. It's been a wrap-up or a closing of it.
Yeah.
I remember Pakake Winiata talked to us about when they were on the waka and Aurere, and they did a karakia because, and this is what I think Hick or maybe Pio Lug, one of the tohunga said they were in trouble and their navigation skills were tested. Whoever said this said to the crew, we need magic. And so then the karakia Māori were pulled out that night. But Pakake talked about how they did karakia Māori and it helped them through a very tight spot there on the waka out in the Irungai Tangaroa.
Yeah.
And however, they could hear parangeki or reo parangeki, other voices.
Right.
In the like depths of the waka. Yeah. Like, have you ever heard a room and it sounds full and then you realise there's no one in that room. Have you ever had that feeling before?
No, I'm not going to say that I have.
Okay, well, don't freak out.
But I can
But don't
I can
freak
imagine.
out. But, you know, sometimes you can hear or you might hear commotion or walking around and stuff like that. Like
Right, I hear that when I'm home alone and I'm like, what the heck is somebody upstairs?
Yeah. You know, let's go to the physics side. Could be just air going through the rafters. Anyway. But this is what they experienced while on the waka. And Pakake told us, he goes, e ware ki te whakahoki a ia rātou ki te pō. They forgot to close it.
Right.
Put a closing on the tupuna or send them back.
Yeah.
So kone te whakaro. And so, of course, then he did a karakia, hei whakakapi, he karakia tuku, poroporo aki, to send them on their way.
Yeah.
See, when Auntie does a karanga in the story, you can hear the kupu saying, e hoki ki te pō, te pō, uri pō, because the karanga of the girl was, hara mai ngā mate, hara mai ki runga ia ki a mātou.
Oh, hara mai ngā mate huhua.
Yeah.
Wow.
So katoa e rā kōrero, nō reira, what are our take-homes today? Kia whakaro nui ki te karanga.
One, don't just do karanga for fun.
Yeah. Or, you know, understand the importance of karanga.
Yes.
Go back to Ep 32. Even tells you what properties they hold. It gives them the ability to karanga, which is very important in this time of age to understand what it means to be able to have the properties, those special properties to do karanga.
Yeah.
Hoi no kanui tēnā mō tēnei wā.
No, that was cool.
Mihi ana kia koutou. Mihi ana ki o tātou kia koutou Ngāi Taringa.
Right.
And, you know, to liven up our moods, just so it doesn't sound like the room's creaky next door or someone's walking around upstairs. Anei tō tātou waiata, hei hari nei a tātou.
Whakarongo mai.
Sleep tight.
Yeah.
Don't
go doing any random karanga.
Don't do any random karanga. And you know why? I think that's why i roto i etahi iwi o te moana nui a kiwa, hore kau rātou e whakai ana kia whiowhio i te pō. They
Right.
They don't agree. Whistling.
Right, yeah, because also... Oh, whistling.
Whistling.
Whistling, yeah. We've talked about
karanga
this.
mate anō tērā.
Yeah. Frequencies.
Frequencies, bro.
Also, in the Paki Kēhua story was at night time when...
Yeah, well, you know, that's why iwi don't agree in doing the karanga
At night, yeah.
Mm.
But doesn't Tai Tokere still do it?
Oh, not too much karanga,
Oh, okay.
but you can be welcomed on.
At night. Just without a formal karanga.
Yeah, actually, I was called on to patus in the karanga. I think kei tēnā.
Tēnei, yeah.
Kei tēnā. That's the that's the safe one.
That's another thing too. Maybe like look at how your iwi and hapu, what are the tikanga around karanga?
Yes.
Where you are from.
Yes, like things like the karanga naurupā, how te tikanga o taua karanga, do you do karanga in the wharekai? These are just questions, hei rangata, hei whakarotanga mā tātou. Hoi no, let's not get into it, we'll be on ep 323.
Yeah,
No te
probably. Well, you just opened up some questions in my mind, like, oh, what do we do?
Ai, he karanga ranga hau tērā. No reire mihi ana ki a koutou e aku hoa ki tēnei kaupapa, ngā manaakitanga ki rungi a koutou katoa. Tēnā koutou.
Tēnā koutou. Hei kona.
Hei kona.
Bit whakaronga, bit kari. Get the rope close, everybody, buddy. Taringa. Yeah, ta huri mai ki yo. Whakarongo ki te tangi a te kori mako. Korero flowing out the hooker force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds. Kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te. Kaupapa tino whakahira. Whakarongo pi kari mai. Areare mai, o taringa hare mai. We gotta gather up close, everybody. Gather up close, everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
Taringa, he mea tuku nā te wānanga o Aotearoa, ā, nā te māngai pāho me irirangi te motu I tautoko. To listen to more episodes, search for us on your podcast app and subscribe, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Taringa, whakarongo mai.